All right, so the age-old question, is it okay for men to cry? I feel like it depends largely upon the intent behind it. Because it feels like crying comes in almost two strains. First of all, there's like what we might consider an intuitive expression of emotion, like this is what I'm feeling and this is the way to express it most easily or most clearly. Um, Secondly, there's kind of what we might consider like emotional persuasion crying. Like you're expressing a need in such a manner that the person on the receiving end of that will feel bad for not feeling that need. So, with regards to the first, I don't really see an issue. Like growing up, I would have gotten the idea like if you're crying for the right reasons, like if it's an honest expression of emotion, there's nothing wrong with that. Right? There's no shame in crying for the right reasons. No problem there. With regards to the second, I don't think it's necessarily the case. So there are studies done with regards to infants. I don't know if this is like a test tube study, if they're actually like imposing these situations, but it might just be that they're observing as well. But they've observed that infants, if left neglected long enough, will essentially stop crying. And I think they get the idea it's not because they actually learn to self-soothe or something, it's because they realize no one's coming. And I feel like this might be a little bit how this idea of crying is with regards to men. Given the situations men often put ourselves in, it feels like it just doesn't really work. Believe it or not, the universe is probably going to try to kick the living daylights out of you a little bit. And oftentimes, like, crying will do nothing to fix the issues you're dealing with. Now, obviously, growing up with four brothers, you get the idea it's not an honorable method of getting what you want, which is quite possibly true as well. But it feels like crying as a means of emotional persuasion is largely reserved for benign creatures, which is, children and women. And don't pretend women don't do this, okay? I am like 90% sure that sometimes women, when they lose a conversation or an argument or a debate, have no recourse but to resort to emotional manipulation or vulnerability, right? And the stupid thing is, it actually works. You can win an argument in every conceivable way, and you will still walk away with a stone in your shoe because you made a woman feel bad. And that is dirty pool. No. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like, and have a happy weekend.